Kylie. I know he regret that shit. I'm glad he finally admitted it. Yo, I think Tory popped a honey pack before he went to that party, nigga. Yo, Tory. You a foul nigga, though. I'm gonna tell you why you're a foul nigga. From how I remember the story, you got invited to the party by Meg, not Kylie. Kylie fucked with you. Kylie supposedly liked you, but Meg invited you. You can't use your +1 invitation to go try to fuck another girl when it's a girl who invited you. Don't work like that, Tory. You a fucked up nigga. This is how you know Tory didn't give a fuck. Tory was fresh from Turkey. Tory Lanez, Pool, Kylie. That nigga was fresh from Turkey, gang. You know when you come back from Turkey, they say stay away from all pools. Don't even take a shower. Put a bonnet on. This nigga did not give a fuck. Wait, where's the joint? Wait, where's the pool? I want to see the pool joint. What? I can't find it. They scrubbed it from the internet? Remember Tory just... Oh, right here. Look. Right there. I don't know why there's no audio. Oh, look at Tory. Tory just gonna come up. Oh, yo, the way Tory the nigga came up like the Undertaker, gang. Look, that nigga was holding his breath. Yo, you ever play like Shark when you're in the pool and somebody just under the water? That nigga Tory wasn't even in frame. He held his breath, went to exactly where the camera was and was like, yo, Tory's a demon. Look. The craziest part about this, the whole time, I know Tory was drunk. He was a little drunk too, but that boy was on timing. Tory came up with a do-rag on. How the fuck you held your breath underwater, went all that time, and came up, you had a do-rag on still? My boy still had the do-rag on. He trying to get Meg the fuck out of here. Look. Yo, anybody ever watch Tia and Tamara? That's that. Yo, bye, Roger. You know that nigga named Roger? Hey, ladies, I'm here. Tory popping his shit. First of all, I ain't gonna lie. A 5'2" midget with a goddamn nose ring, he think he the shit. He really think he the shit. Plus, he can sing. You know that nigga thought he was the shit. He thought it was the shit. You wanna hear this is another part I fucking done heard. Tory thought Kylie was feeling him because Kylie, remember that time Quarantine Radio was crazy? Tory was on live with 250,000 people. Kylie, like, she was fucking with that. Now, by the way, horrible timing, Kylie, because he pressed your baby daddy, Travis Scott. So you're not supposed to be doing this, but women don't know what they be doing. So she fucking with Tory over this Quarantine Radio. She tells him, no, you could go live here. You could do Quarantine Radio here. The whole time, Tory's like, word? Tory ain't thinking about no quarantine fucking radio. Tory about to quarantine that pussy. Yo, Meg is yapping. He don't give a fuck what she's saying. He looking at Kylie like he looking at Kylie like Ice Spice in her prime, nigga. We're not talking about this current Ice. We gotta talk about Ice. He looking at her like, he thinking like, you know that one joint from right here. Oh fuck, is it this?
Can I finish eating first? I need to.
Nah. It's the meme. I know the meme. Right here. I know the meme where he's like, right there, like. Yes, that's how he's looking at Kylie in that goddamn pool. Meg behind him like, Tommy, Daystar! Tory is looking at Kylie like it's That nigga even making up bars in his head like, after I fuck Kylie and I'm gonna diss Travis after. He gonna finally complete the Drake arc. Fuck your ops, bitch. No, not my bad. I'm just ad-libbing. Anyway, look at Tori's ass. Meg over here trying her best. Talking about, oh, my titties popping up. Nobody gives a fuck. Tori was trying his best, gang. That nigga was trying his best.
In his home. Kelsey claimed that it was making this.
Anyway, let's get back on this. All right, let me finish playing it. My bad.
So fuck how you feeling about it. Brody gonna stand on his own.
Hold on. Okay. So he said that line. A lot of people are running the story. Yo, Tori, who's, by the way, a Canadian native, him and Drake has went through their ups and downs, but they're, seemingly cool or locked in now. He's saying, he's not even saying fuck Kendrick. He's just saying, I'll be praying today for niggas to go try me like how they tried Drizzy. Now, I don't know why, they always say a hit dog hollers. And Kendrick Lamar's cousin went ballistic, okay? Now, if you guys don't know this guy, his name is Hitta J3. I think that's his rap name, but all we know him as is Kendrick Lamar's blood cousin. He heard that and he was highly perturbed, okay? Now, he sent off a series of tweets. I don't know if he deleted them. Maybe he did. Okay, he did delete them. Wow. Kendrick finally called his... He's like top 5 for the West Coast. So, we have top 5 for Drake. Hitta is top 5 for Kendrick. So he's Kendrick shooter. Okay. So let me tell you what he posted. So, Kendrick shooter, Hitta. I mean, we don't got to say shooter. I mean, the nigga name is Hitta. Like, what the fuck? He sent off a series of tweets because he didn't like that Tory Lanez freestyle. He says, Tory, better chill out. Only person coming for him is that guard on cell block 1. Nah, but free that man. Then, I know DDG was playing with his son Halo, and he says, why you say fuck me for? All DDG did was drop a freestyle and sent to open the Tory. But Hitta got it DDG too. DDG seen me at Rich the Kid party and looked like he seen a ghost. And I said, what up? He act like he was legally blind. What? Wasn't done there. He got at Drake next. The boy must really need help. He got prisoners. Speaking up for him. But for his industry friends. You got to take the tone down a little bit. He says, LOL. Oh, shit. Kendrick's Hitta is going crazy. Niggas are nice. And we can't take a man serious in protective custody. Now, that's a very important thing. Now, from what I know, Tory's not in protective custody, but I could be wrong. Okay? This guy claims he knows what cell block Tory's in. And we do know, for whatever reason, if you talk shit about Kendrick, or actually, Tory didn't talk shit about Kendrick. All he did was saying, I pray for the day niggas come at me like Drizzy. It was a 20v1. You know who came for Drizzy? Rick Ross, Future, Metro, ASAP Rocky, 20 other people, and Kendrick. But for whatever reason, the West Coast is really moist when it comes to them feeling like, you talk about Dot, you attacked us all. And I'm like, yo, y'all West Coast niggas need a life. That's a fact. Listen, Drake and Kendrick got nothing to do with the West Coast. I don't know what y'all be thinking. Like, y'all could, they be acting like they're a Siamese twin with Kendrick. When Kendrick get these millions of dollars, I'm going to show you how much money he made off of these diss songs. None of y'all get none of it.
Turning your great idea into a business? Start.
His cousin. So I want my cousin to be my shooter too. I get it. Okay. Now, the way it works, because, and I think maybe that's why he was so activated. Tory Lanez is locked up in California. Now, California is gangland, and apparently all the jails over there, they're ran by like Blood Cribs and I don't know who else is over there. So I think they're probably saying, you're in our jails. We could get you touched, nigga. Don't ever talk about Dot, because dissing Dot is dissing the West Coast. Even though I don't think Tory ever said nothing about Kendrick. He said niggas come at Drake, but somehow I got to think that, call me if I'm wrong, I think that Kendrick is telling this nigga, just like how people blame Drake for top 5, we're going to have to blame Kendrick for this guy. Okay, cool. Don't they do that? Keeping it fair is fair. Okay, so he says, niggas nice. We can't take a man serious in protective custody. Says, I'm speaking my piece. Same way he played the record on his stream. Now what? Then he says, so everybody started hitting him up like, yo, bro, this is corny, what you're doing. Kendrick Lamar, I know you're his cousin, but I don't think this is what he would want you to do. Just like they've said the top 5 a bunch of times. I'm going to be honest. Yo, top 5 and hit a J3, we got to get them. They got to do a full crash out, and that's going to be the secondary war. Okay? Whoever win that war won the secondary beef, because Kendrick and Drake is here, but then we got top 5 and hit a J3. I ain't going to lie to you. So people start getting at this guy saying, bro, like, why are you doing all this shit? You're making Kendrick look incredibly bad, because it now makes it seem like you're operating on his behalf. We know you as Kendrick's cousin. Bro, why are you doing so much? And he then toned it down. He said, I never said I pressed nobody, LOL. I was invited to the party. Then he says, here come all the Tory bots. Then he continued, everybody know me in LA. Y'all favorite rappers call me for protection. This ain't about who I know. These niggas are scary in real life. I respect it. I respect it. Yo, hey, hit a J3. If you gotta slap a nigga, like if you gotta slap a pussy nigga, slap a pussy nigga. I get it. Now leave DDG out of it though. Leave DDG out of it, brother. Please. Okay? Please. All right. But still, hey, when you look at hit a J3, it's like top 5, right? Now, both of them are demons. Okay, both demons from the West Coast, and then you have the top goon out of Toronto. Bet. Well, Tory's locked up, so he's not going to respond. Drake didn't respond. I got to get top 5. Let me call it top 5. Instigating Hall of Fame badge. That's what I need to do. That's I let me get my Instigator Hall of Fame badge. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Call top 5. I gotta tell him I'm on stream because he gonna be.
Hello?
5!
Who's this? Ak?
Big Ak, come on, man. Yo, hey.
Yeah, Akademiks.
Yo. Hold on. We on stream. I gotta tell you. We're on stream. I'm gonna call you after. We can talk personal shit, but we're on stream. Hey, did you see that nigga? You heard Tory's song? He say he backing up Drizzy?
Come on, Tory's a gangster. Free Tory. Free Tory. Tory's a gangster.
Hey, did you see Kendrick cousin? He looked like he trying to be on some different type of time, and he said his name is Hitter. You ever heard of him? That's Kendrick cousin.
That ain't Jay Hitter ain't no hitter, nigga. Let me tell you something. If he's such a hitter, tell his boss, come to Toronto with no, like you can come with your bodyguard. Just don't come with no police escort. And call me a bitch if none happens.
Holy. Yeah, oh man.
Like, you see how I'm coming. You know how I don't play about Drake? 250 on the lawyer.
Yo, they saying this hitter guy is like the top demon out of California, though. Like, you the top demon out of Toronto? They saying he's like that.
Yeah.
He said that he seen DDG was going crazy, pressing him, and I'm like,
man. Why do you believe this shit, man? We have money, man. All Drake got to do is call me, bro. And Drake can call me.
At Boscov's, we're giving you and your loved ones the biggest gift yet. Treat yourself to Boscov's chocolate-covered pretzels.
California as a threat.
Hey, you know what, though? I got an idea. Tell me if you fuck with this idea, okay?
Yeah.
I think this is Kendrick's cousin. I don't know if he wanted with top 5. Like, I don't know him that well. Maybe he's like that, but from what I know about top 5, you a different type of guy. But I don't want no violence. I'm saying, hold on. I say, hey, the boy not about to go back and forth with Kendrick no more. I
feel like that was 20-on-1. That shit wasn't fair.
No. You're right. I think I would like to see. I like to see your new song that got Gucci Man on it versus Hitter's new song with anybody but Kendrick. What about that?
You know what it is, broski? I just want them to leave my homie alone, and I'm gonna leave them alone. You know what I mean? I got too much money to be for these niggas.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he be playing around. I think he just wants the attention. Yo, you got a new song coming out. You got Gucci on it, right? You just beat a body. Yeah, it's called Beat a Body. It's called Beat a Body, right?
Beat a murder.
Oh shit. Hey,
you see that?
How about this?
You see that new GGG shit?
How about this? I'm gonna challenge him because listen, let's keep it nonviolent. Let's challenge him. Let him try to put out a hotter song. Let him try to put out a hotter song.
Get off. On the last one. Yo, Ak, I'm with Jay the Kingdom right now. Let me call you back when I get out of here.
Shit. Oh, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I love you, Ak. I'll stop the violence. And tell him we can drop the same day. You know me, Ak.
Yeah. I want y'all to go song for song. I got money on you. I don't think he could fuck with you on the music. I don't think, when you rap, listen, I know it's all facts.
You know you can. Listen, Ak, I'm at a concert right now.
Yeah, hit me.
Gang member. Listen, and in the streets, he can't go. You know what for me? You know what with me? All
right, my brother. Yo, text. Yeah, I'm gonna text him.
Yo, Ak, I love you. We'll call you after.
All right, bet. All right, I'm trying to get these guys to get in the song battle, song for song. Y'all don't want no violence. Like, we gotta stop the violence. Akademiks is gonna make sure there's no violence. And hitter. Listen, yo, chat. I know some people. Listen. I'm smarter than the average bear. Hitter, I don't know if it's actually related to Kendrick or not, but bro, I promise you, Kendrick do not want this guy talking for him. Like, bro, he doesn't. But I could imagine Hitter is frontlining and doing his thing. He's probably a street dude, this and third. But he also got a feature on Kendrick's album. He's probably using it to promote his music. Bro, listen, Hitter. Drake ain't gonna respond to you just like how Kendrick ain't gonna respond to top 5. So I actually got a solution to this. Hitter, you and top 5 drop music. Let's see who put out the best music. At worst, it will help both visibility for both of y'all. Y'all are one of the integral figures connected to both guys. Top 5 over here, you over there. Just drop music against each other. This whole I see you, I'm gonna do this, that lames it out because I think people realize it's the biggest battle, but we really don't want it to get violent because after that, it's gonna be like a sob story. Yeah, why did the culture even support this? So really, let's keep the violence out of it. Y'all are two of the guys, you know, I just knew you were artists now. Top 5, still relatively new at making music. Y'all get at each other musically. What's the problem? How about y'all do diss songs? Y'all never even met each other. I don't know if you can leave California, and I don't know if you can leave Toronto. Well, actually, did go to Dubai. Anyway, y'all made the songs. I want to see that. I miss back in the day when the two top guys of each crew was beefing, the other guys underneath start dissing each other too. It's like everybody picked a op. It was like, all right, if Drake got Kendrick, the other niggas underneath would be like, I would imagine SZA would have been like, all right, yo, I got Party Next Door. I got to done him. I got to done him. I'm sorry. That's how it works. I would imagine, what's my guy name again? What's the other Kendrick cousin? Oh my God, I'm forgetting his name. Oh fuck. What, oh my God. Why am I forgetting his name? I feel like a loser. I'm sorry. Family Ties. What's the name of that song? Baby Keem, my bad. Sorry. Keem, I love you. I know you used to watch me. I'm sorry. That wasn't shady. Baby Keem versus Smiley. I ain't gonna lie, Smiley. I think Baby Keem might done you. That's a fact. But we should have full card lineups. Kendrick and Drake, that's the headliner. Yo, Baby Keem, you gotta go done up Smiley. Yo, SZA, you gotta go really try to done up Party. Except you gotta write your own songs. Party's coming with the pen. Party's coming with the pen. I'm sorry. I think Party. Yo, I think
my boss texted to pick up these gift cards and send them the PIN numbers.
No alarms tell me when to snack. Nice try, Kevin. So
you and Boy Wonder go beat for beat. That's a fact. Everybody got to squabble. Yo, Mustard, you my nigga. I fuck with you. Boy Wonder, everybody knows that's my nigga. We're almost doppelgangers. Here's the thing. I don't know if you can fuck with Boy Wonder if we go on some versus shit. 15 for 15, 20 for 20. Mustard. Hey, by the way, I think we should do that on the stream. I probably could get that going on. Yo, Mustard, you gotta go song for song with my nigga Boy Wonder. Yo, chat, who you got? Fuck all that calling. Yo, listen, again, we gotta take the temperature down. And I know everybody's big on this pick and size shit. We get it, bro. It's the biggest beef. Okay, cool. I don't care what you think the result is. Whatever, my nigga. We want nobody to get hurt, but we're all having fun and we all made a lot of money. I'm saying this as the media nigga, bro. We all made a shit ton of money off of this battle. The labels, the rappers, the media niggas, it was lit. If y'all still trying to keep it going on, just don't bring it to violence. Just like do some fun shit. Yo, Mustard, you ain't scared of Boy Wonder, are you? Come on, nigga. Let's go beat for beat. Let's go beat for beat. Who y'all think winning? Who y'all think winning? Oh, they voting right now. They voting. All right, right now it says 54 Mustard, 46 Boy Wonder. Let me Google and see how Mustard do gotta. Yeah, by the way, that would be probably the closest matchup we could find. Boy Wonder production credits. Now, Boy Wonder got this. The thing is, Boy Wonder don't use a fucking drop. Matter of fact, Boy Wonder. I think we were gonna do a versus one time, and Boy Wonder had giving me like a list. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe I do it for them. Or maybe I could get a representative because I get it. Like, these are big super producers. I get it. They might not want to get on streaming, like whatever. Yo, but if we could get somebody who fucks with them, and we just do like a versus and we just vote, that'll be fire. That could be fire. That could be fire still. That could be fire. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the Ooh, yeah, I got ooh. Okay. Chat. I got a list. He sent me this shit back in June. I forgot who we were talking about doing a fucking little verses with. So Boy Wonder, if he was going against Mustard, these are some of the joints he could pull from. It's not everything, just a little sample. Drake, God's Plan, Rihanna, Work, Not Afraid, Eminem, Drake, Controller, A Boogie, Look Back at It. There's gonna be some Drake tracks in there. Headlines, Best I Ever Had. Let me see what else. Travis Scott, Mafia. Ooh, yo, he could pull for Kendrick Lamar, Blacker the yo. Boy Wonder did Blacker the Berry? No fucking way. Kendrick Lamar, Blacker the Berry. Wasn't he this is Drake on that shit? Who produced it? Boy Wonder. That's a fact. Look, Blacker the Berry, producer, Boy Wonder. Yo, oh yeah, you gonna fuck the battle up when you drop a Kendrick song on that nigga Mustard. That's a fact. Jay-Z, Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It. Oh, and then of course, if it start getting to lyrics, hit that nigga with 5 a.m. in Toronto, 9 a.m. in Dallas. Oh my God. Oh, hit him with the Rihanna, Sex With Me is so. Oh, Nicki Minaj, Shot Rack. Okay, now this is. Now we can rock out still. Jack Harlow, Tyler Hero, Lil Wayne, Bill Gates. Wait, is No Guidance is on this shit too? Oh my God. Energy, 0 to 100, Do Not Disturb, Meltdown, 10 bands. Let me use some. I just seen Kendrick on this list. I'm going through a Spotify playlist right now. Oh, there's a Schoolboy Q song, Crash. No New Friends. Ooh, shit. All right. Mustard got a crazy list, though.
Bet Rivers' new exclusive basketball prop packs game. Win up to $10,000 in bonus credits.
You know the great thing if these two ever went back and forth is like both of them are like first ballot Hall of Fame producers, right? Like first ballot Hall of Fame producers. Production, discography. Oh, there's just a lot here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I put a new fuzzies on. I love that song by Mustard. I put a new, but he could go back into the ding, 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 ding. He did Rack City. Then you could catch him with the I don't fuck with you. Oh yeah, no. Mustard's that nigga too. I think this is my personal opinion. These are two goated Hall of Fame producers. Who wins is what song you play at what time. Right? It's like if you hit somebody with, let's say, Work or God's Plan, it depends on what you're going up against, right? Oh, but shit. This nigga got Not Like a Family. I don't know if Mustard would play any of Drake's diss songs. Mustard got to play Not Like Us, right? Like he got to play Not Like Us. Then he probably got to play. He don't got to play TV Off, but like, is it TV Off the one? Who you got? Trip with LMA? I love Ballin'. Ballin' is a joint. That's a great sample. We got Love You Better with Ty Dolla $ign and Wayne. It Ain't You. Oh, I like that song. That was Chris Brown. Him and Chris Brown was making them hits. Oh, I love to get. Oh, or Nah. Yeah, if you're going against a Drake producer, you got to hit him with that Weekend. Well, I mean, the remix has Weekend on it, right? Bitch, who you love? Okay. Nah, this will be close still. Show Me, that's a classic. Show Me's a classic. My nigga. Okay. Nah, this will be close still. I can't even cap with it. This will be close. Fuck. Yeah. I'm going to say too close to call. And even by the votes that I'm seeing, it's kind of doing like 45-55, which is, that's a 5-point difference. I do want to see that. And you know what's funny? I've talked to Mustard. Mustard is like he's a nigga who's always laughing, shit like that. And I've talked to I've talked to Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder is like, by the way, you want to know what Boy Wonder said about this whole shit? I'll tell you what he said. Oh, he was basically saying, remember the whole thing? So Mustard put these leaked messages out, which, by the way, I think he sent to another producer, and it was out of context. Like, he wasn't calling West Coast music ass, even though I don't think West Coast music's ass, but I do think a lot of it's regional. Boy Wonder wasn't calling it ass. He was just saying, I'll read exactly what he said. Yeah, he was just saying, actually, he gave me the full text message. Yeah, he said he had a private opinion about one particular song. And yeah, of course, he said, yo, that type of rap he didn't fuck with as much, but he wasn't calling the entire coast whack. You know what I mean? Right? He's like, yo, I love Roddy Ricch shit. I love Nipsey shit. But they're gonna play it like that, and you don't like that because he feel like they're playing it like he hates the entire coast. And I do agree with that a little bit, though. I think West Coast dudes gotta stop trying to make this shit a anti-West Coast thing. Like, don't make this an anti-West Coast thing. It's okay. It's not anti-West Coast. Like, this is Drake and Kendrick. We get it. The West Coast helped Kendrick get whatever platform. But not because if someone diss a song or diss a style means they hate the entire coast. Anyway, I got to set that verses up, man. Or not verses. We'll do it all here some other way. Okay. What else is cracking, my people? Maybe. Okay. That was like back when I was actually DJing. Holy.
Always dry scoop before you run.
Listen to me. Hard Dog Diet got me.
It's the hottest song on look, on Kendrick's album, Kendrick Lamar. Like the last album, not this one. Remember the one that we all looked at, be like, yo, what the fuck is Kendrick talking about? Like, respectfully, right? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Let's see if we could just click on this. Okay, here we go. Yo, the hottest song on the whole project. Let's look at it. Hottest song in terms of chart positioning. Let's see. The hottest song was, what song was it? Yeah, the hottest song was this, N95. Yeah, this one is like the highest charting song. Like, we're the chart in the US charts. It charted number 3. This was Kendrick's highest song. This is what I'm saying. Like, who was it produced by? Songwriters, producer, Boy Wonder. I can't diss Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder gave you the beat, gave you the style, gave you the tune, the palette. Like Mustard, welcome to the PG Lang fold. But before, when Kendrick was just having some weird diaries that he was dropping about Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, Boy Wonder had to lace him with the hit. The highest ranking song was a Boy Wonder song, N95. Come on. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, did y'all see Kendrick Lamar shit? This is Kendrick at, so they had the TD Christmas party or Christmas concert. Did y'all see that? Kendrick popped out and performed real quick. Here we go. Yo, it's so interesting watching like TDE. Like they're like super like neighborhood and gang affiliated and pro-black. But every time you look at their concerts, it's just like all white people and like non-black people just like like the head of the Kendrick fan base is this nigga. Well, I don't even pull his page up, but it's like some white dude who has like zero ties to black people, which is kind of like, wait, how it's like Black Lives Matter being ran by Sean. What's that nigga name? Sean, you know that white boy? What's the name of that nigga's name? Or the girl that was white that was actually acting black. Let me play the Kendrick shit. Where is it at? Yeah, this is it right here. So this was in Nickerson Gardens. I'm gonna be very fair. There wasn't much of a production value because apparently this was a free concert. All people had to do was to bring a gift. So the sound wasn't the best. And I don't know if half of the people that were there was from this area, but this is meant to be a community event. By the way, I believe that Top Dog got the key to the city of like Los Angeles. And this is a portion of it where Kendrick hit the stage.
Hey, give me something, man. I don't care what it is. Moose, what up? God knows. Hey. Come on, man.
And I gotta be fair. The reason why, and that's what I was saying about the audience, like Kendrick is super pro-black, but like his biggest fans are white people. Right? That's why when they go to the concert, they just have their phone up because they argue and live online. Because I've seen Kendrick concert with niggas there. Them niggas is vibing, dancing. It's like a cookout. But for whatever reason, this is just all like you look at the crowd. It just look like it's no way this is the super pro-black niggas fans, right? Especially again. So this was thrown in Nickerson Gardens. This is thrown in the hood. Like you can see on stage, the niggas is on there having a good time. They vibing. The crowd is like a bunch of journalists.
Mr. Get off, I get off. Hey. Hey, I feel good. Fuck out my look good, but you don't got no. I walked in and walked out with us. Hey, what? Squabble up.
All right. And there's like a full TDE Christmas concert. There's a full video of it, kind of, in a way. Is it this?
Hey, yo, this your boy.
Yeah. So SZA took the stage. So some people were criticizing the audio. They said SZA sounded atrocious. But again, this is a outdoor venue. There's not much production value because it's a free concert. And we got to be honest. All right, anyway, then Kendrick comes out.
At Boscov's, we're giving you and your loved ones the biggest gift yet. Men's dress shirts from Van Heusen, Presbyterian.
How y'all feeling tonight? This shit looking good out here, man.
I walk out with the side.
So they do Squabble Up. He does perform a Squabble Up. He doesn't do Not Like Us. They play Not Like Us later, like the DJ, but he leaves the stage at that point. And by the way, you know, I want to be very fair. Dope by Kendrick. Yo, you got to realize that nigga about to go on tour, a stadium tour with SZA, charge an arm and a leg. And, well, actually, they're not charging that much, but niggas are going to pay an arm and a leg to go to the Super Bowl to watch him perform. And 2 months before the Super Bowl, the niggas doing a free concert in the hood. I fuck with it. That's a W. I can't knock it. And, you know, and I got to give him credit, because when I give him criticism, I want you to know it's coming from a good place too. When that nigga talking about culture and shit like that, when he's talking about culture and shit like that, yeah, that shows he's in touch. Like, he's doing a free concert in the hood with TDE, Nickerson Gardens. He's fucking with people. That's good. You know what I mean? Like, he could have been on some Hollywood shit like, yo, I'm at the Super Bowl in the stadiums. I'm good. No, he popped out. Gotta give him credit.
Man, come let me know what the...
You know I haters and they y'all can kiss my ass. Turned up with my haters. Turned up with my
Oh shit, Glorilla showed up.
bitch. Turned up at my show. Yeah, come on right here. I was fit for him.
Okay, and if you know what Nickerson Garden is, you'll see the crowd. The crowd looks like clearly people just showed up there. And obviously it's a Kendrick Star Power fan.
Y'all want to keep this shit going?
Yeah, so you look at the crowd. The crowd don't look nothing like.
Even the moms know what it is. That's tough, nigga. Pay up, get your raise up for the month. Let's go. She kind of leak.
Is this Doechii? I'm not on her yet. I was talking to my boy Carl Cherry. He trying to put me on her. Like I've heard like a song or two, but like I don't know her full joint. Yeah, that's her though, right? That's Doechii. People like her. People like her a lot though. I'm gonna get into her music. I'm supporting her. You know, a dark-skinned black woman getting her thing on. This Absol, right? This Absol, right?
$1,000 break, $1,000 lane, only get loud around this gang ass nigga, I'm from Compton for real, you ain't got an ass nigga, floating through the city like I'm on a rap nigga, like bitch with this shit, I don't need.
Who this? Wait, this ain't Schoolboy, right?
Album. Shots gon' fire my team up, bro. No, I'm in the back, I'll tell you, no. Gotta go get it, I gotta go get it.
Oh yeah. So they play Not Like Us. But of course, Kendrick's not on stage, so he didn't perform it. And it's crazy. This is why I noticed the crowd, because I watched this earlier. Like, the stage is mad vibes. It's lit on there. Like, by the way, also, I probably skipped over. There's a moment I thought was a very dope moment, and salute to Kendrick for this. Kendrick is on stage, and he basically, I guess, like, he was getting mad, like, you know, mad energy or whatever. And he was kind of saying he wanted to make sure the kids were okay. And he didn't want to kick them off the stage. He just wanted to make sure that, you know, nobody got hurt. And I thought that was cool. I thought that was a really dope moment. Showed the humanity of him a lot, you know? Yo, it's crazy watching the crowd. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's funny because, like, who the fuck is in the crowd? Like, the crowd is... Have you ever seen the song being played? If you ever seen this song being played day party anywhere, niggas is vibing. Like, that's a fact. So when I see the whole crowd just going like this, I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, I've never seen a song come on and niggas is not vibing. So that's why I'm saying the crowd here, I think that's little white Kendrick fans or like the non-urban Kendrick fans, because I've never seen this song come on and niggas be around it.
Trying to see Compton. The industry can play, nigga. How many options can he got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body and John Stockton.
Yeah, look at the crowd. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, it's interesting because that's what I see when niggas is tweeting too much to me about Kendrick. I see the crowd. I don't see the people on stage.
Dip into Raising Cane's whenever the craving strikes for something hot and fresh and oh so delicious.
Welcome to the plus side, where an empty gas tank won't keep you from a full day, and where a dead battery can't stop you from being the light.
You get what I'm saying about the crowd? By the way, ain't nothing wrong with, but it is interesting to show how I think Kendrick goes like with this extra like pro-black shit. That is not his crowd, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And but I do think Kendrick's star power right now, wherever he goes, it just gets followed by a bunch of his just supporters. So like really, this was probably a net positive anyway, because the people who showed up here, rather than pay a concert fee, they had to bring a gift or some type of donation, and it's gonna help Nickerson Gardens no matter what. So no matter who was in the audience, but still, you know, this was meant for the community though. Yeah, the niggas on stage. The niggas is on stage, nigga.
Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus.
Okay.
Show EPT closer to your mouth. It's so big.
2 days ago, I was opening up for Blast, and we did some shows.
You can't go to the bank. What?
Oh, they were playing Kendrick there. Oh, you can see the crowd more clearly now. Okay, what's the name? Shit was rocking there, huh? X. Worst crowd ever. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. God bless. God bless. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think Kendrick do got a lot of pressure though, man. It's like he got this whole coast on his fucking back. And I could imagine, I see him now trying to like give out little, yo, this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Kendrick the only nigga that could thrive using a West Coast sound. Kendrick is just that guy. That's Kendrick. I think everybody else we're like, unless they get a hot song, we're like outside West Coast. I don't think we care about it. Hitter says Akademiks messy ass can't wait to play some negative shit with not no music. I said I want you in top 5 go song for song. No violence. We ain't doing violence. You in top 5 go song for song. Back in the day, this is how rap battles used to go. When the 2 top guys beefed, everybody was getting into it below them. Okay, and musically, right? Like part of the reason that you're stuck in this moment is because it gives you visibility. Top 5, he goes viral when he says something about his battle. So how about y'all just cut this violent shit out? Because obviously y'all would fuck up your homie's bag. You would fuck up Kendrick's bag. Top 5 will fuck up Drake's bag. And how about y'all still get some visibility by just making music against each other? I'm down to post it. I would love to post it. You make a song Get in that top 5. You could get a Drake too, but get a top 5. He got to respond to you. Y'all make music, right? Like y'all both are trying to get careers in the shit. Like, why not? Okay. All right, J3. Hitter. Do I call him Hitter? Yeah. All right. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Now, let me see what else. Oh, let's watch this.
A promising young man with a bright future.
So chat. Yo, there's been so much that happened with this. I can't give it all the update. Let's watch this real quick. Here we go. So, by the way, this guy's been caught. If you don't know, they caught him at McDonald's eating a hash brown. What's his name? Luigi Mangione. Hash brown. He put his mask down to fucking eat a hash brown. That's how he got caught. Supposedly a worker at the McDonald's made the call that the police officer came, and when they found him, they even asked for his ID. He gave the fake ID that supposedly he checked into the hostel with. He had a backpack with him that had a gun with a silencer. He had a notebook that had what they call a manifesto, which is like a long essay of him literally just saying, yo, I acted alone. I did this because A, B, C, and D. Now, interestingly enough, when
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and freedom of creation. Being able to integrate and change and develop at my own pace.
An hour ago, I was there inside that courthouse watching as Louis, through the duration, made the case service.
Okay. So he started shouting out. Let me see. Look, here he is.
We are seeing plenty of media curious. Let's dive into these comments.
A request that you made, though, about...
So this is what happened when he showed up. They bring him out the other side. He knows the media is there, and now he's going to start shouting.
Dude, come on.
It's completely out of touch, and it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience. Intelligence of the American people.
So he starts shouting on all that type of shit. They asked what about the outburst. Now, apparently, his defense attorney's doing interviews. The dude is trying to act like shit was planted on him. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, yo, bruv, let me tell you this, nigga. You see these thick ass eyebrows you got, nigga? Nigga, it could have been only 2 suspects in the whole United States, my nigga. Actually, 3. After we seen the eyebrows on the suspect pictures from New York, it could have only been 3 people. You, Anthony Davis, or Elmo, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Don't Elmo got some thick ass eyebrows? I'm gonna trip it. Elmo. Oh, no, it's not Elmo. Isn't there a Sesame Street character with like some thick ass eyebrows?
This nigga funny as shit.
It's one of them. They got thick ass eyebrows.
What type of Elmo though? Come on.
It's not Elmo, nigga. It's one of them. They got thick ass eyebrows. Who is it? Who is it, bro? Like, yo, this nigga think we dumb.
You could type in Elmo though. This nigga scattered. He typed in Elmo though. He's fucking crazy.
Bert, it's Bert, that motherfucker. Bert, yes. Nigga, the picture we saw is
he typed in Bert.
This it's either you, Anthony Davis, or fucking Bert from Sesame Street, nigga. Like, nigga, stop playing with me, nigga. Stop fucking playing with me. Them fucking eyebrows, we could see a mile away, nigga. If you were really trying to get away with this crime, you would have shaved your eyebrows, gang. Stop playing, bruh. Stop the fucking playing. Stop the blood clot crime. Stop playing, nigga. You knew them eyebrows was going to give you away. Stop playing. So anyway, this whole thing saying, oh, no, it ain't me. Get out of here, nigga. Once I seen them eyebrows, I said there's 3 suspects. Luigi Mangione, Bert from motherfucking Sesame Street, or Anthony Davis from the goddamn LA Lakers.
Attorney for Luigi Mangione. And Thomas, I appreciate your time. And obviously you are dealing with this, your other cases as well in court today. The NYPD commissioner tonight is announcing that the gun that your client had on him when he was arrested in Pennsylvania at that McDonald's, they are saying that specific gun matches the 3 shell casings at the scene of the murder in New York. What's your response to that from the New York NYPD commissioner tonight?
Yes, Aaron. Thank you for having me, first of all. Aaron, I still haven't seen that evidence. Lawyers need to see evidence. Those saying you have something and getting that admitted into court are 2 different things. In fact, so what we're talking about is fingerprint evidence and some ballistics. Those 2 sciences in and of themselves have come under some criticism in the past relative to their credibility, their truthfulness, their accuracy, however you want to do it. So that's why, as lawyers, we need to see it. We need to see how do they collect it, how much of it matches. I don't want to get too technical, but fingerprints, they go by ridges, different things like that. And then we would have our experts. We would have experts.
Bro, stop the fucking lying, man. Yo, Luigi, I'm going to keep it a beam with you, bro. I'm losing a little bit of respect for you because when you do crash out shit like that, I know you try to be smart, this and third, but I ain't expect you to be a pussy. Don't do that shit in Times Square, have a manifesto, be doing all this shit, and then when you get caught, you like, it ain't me. Somebody nigga, stand on it, nigga. You was trying to go down as a martyr, nigga. Like, walk in court and be a man. Accept responsibility. Or you should have smoked yourself in the fucking restaurant when the cops came in. Like, you want to be a martyr, be a martyr. Don't be a bitch ass martyr now that you eating jail food, nigga. Now, he did have, and the reason why I can't respect what the nigga doing now, the boy had you had what niggas have when they expect to die. A manifesto is because you expect not to make it, but you want your message to be sent on type shit. Now, this is the manifesto.
Stand up! Stand up! Stand up!
Here we go.
I think part of what's so heartbreaking is knowing the potential he had.
It's being reported that the man accused of shooting a healthcare insurance CEO in the back in the middle of Midtown Manhattan had said, quote, "It had to be done." His apparent writings have been released, and it is giving us some insight into Luigi Mangione's possible motive for this targeted attack as he appears in court for the first time. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. My ball player thinking about whether it could be a shooting shooter inside the location, because after all, talking about this, he looked eerily similar to surveillance photos that were released by the NYPD after the shooting death of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. And when police responded to that McDonald's, they ended up arresting Mangione on several charges unrelated to the shooting, by the way, because apparently he had a ghost gun in his possession as well as a fake ID. He appeared in court for the first time on Tuesday where he was denied bail, and we'll get a little bit more into that in a moment. But I want to talk about this reported handwritten note or manifesto as it's being labeled. You see, Brian Thompson was killed 1 week ago on December 4th at around 6:45 a.m. as he walked to the Hilton Hotel for an investors conference. And surveillance footage shows this masked and hooded man lying in wait for Thompson and then approaching from behind and firing multiple shots. And ever since news about the shooting started to come out, there has been speculation that it might have something to do with health insurance coverage or health insurance costs or denials. Now, police say Thompson was targeted. And not long after that, his wife apparently told NBC News that she knew he had gotten some threats, but really there were not more details about that. And security experts have said, look, it's not uncommon for CEOs at major healthcare companies to get threats. It's a separate question of why he didn't have security with him, and we've been trying to figure that out. And especially since at the scene, and this was really bizarre, authorities recovered bullet casings with the words deny, defend, and depose on them. Words that are eerily similar to the 2010 book Delay, Deny, Defend, Why Insurance Companies Don't Pay Claims and What You Can Do About It. And this is important because it points to a possible motive. Now, of course, motive is not an element of a crime when you're talking about the fact that he's been charged with murder in New York, but it definitely helps tell a story for a jury and for all of us. And as part of the investigation, understanding the why is incredibly, incredibly important. Now, authorities say that when they arrested Mangione in Pennsylvania, he had this handwritten manifesto, this writings in his possession. And it specifically addressed grievances with the U.S. healthcare system. Now, an independent journalist named Ken Klippenstein released this manifesto, which was later confirmed to be the actual writings of Mangione by law enforcement. They confirmed it. This is according to outlets like TMZ and Newsweek. Now, Klippenstein titled it Exclusive Luigi's Manifesto with the subheadline, Read the Manifesto the Media Refused to Publish. Now, Klippenstein says in the post that this is the real one, not the forgery circulating online. Now, to be clear, there are parts of this handwritten manifesto that are ineligible. They're kind of hard to make out. This is according to Klippenstein. But we want to go through this document. And it says the following. To the feds, I'll keep this short because I do respect what you do for our country. To save you a lengthy investigation, I state plainly that I wasn't working with anyone. This was fairly trivial. Some elementary social engineering, basic CAD, a lot of patience. The spiral notebook, if present, has some straggling notes and to-do lists that illuminate the gist of it. My tech is pretty locked down because I work in engineering, so probably not much info there. I do apologize for any strife or traumas, but it had to be done. Frankly, these parasites simply had it coming. A reminder, the U.S. has the #1 most expensive healthcare system in the world, yet we rank roughly number 42 in life expectancy. United is the largest company in the U.S. by market cap, behind only Apple, Google, Walmart. It has grown and grown, but has our life expectancy? No. The reality is these, and then a word is kind of indecipherable there, have simply gotten too powerful, and they continue to abuse our country for immense profit because the American public has allowed them to get away with it. Obviously, the problem is more complex, but I do not have space, and frankly, I do not pretend to be the most qualified person to lay out the full argument. But many have illuminated the corruption and greed, examples Rosenthal Moore, decades ago, and the problems simply remain. It is not an issue of awareness at this point, but clearly power games at play. Evidently, I am the first to face it with such brutal honesty. So essentially, this could be interpreted as an admission. It could potentially be used against him at trial. We actually dedicated a whole sidebar episode with Professor of Law Jules Epstein going over all the evidence in this case, particularly these writings, their potential value and admissibility at trial. So I encourage everybody to check that out. But it is interesting to note that he says he acted alone, which was a central question we all had before his arrest. Questions about how...
I'm going to be honest with you. Him saying he acted alone makes me feel like he didn't act alone. It's one of those things where I think he's just being like I don't want to call it a real nigga, but I think he's just trying to.
At Boscov's, we're giving you and your loved ones the biggest gift yet. Get sweater weather savings, misses or petite sweaters, only $19.99 to $29.99. Cozy up with Ashley Cooper and Mountain Ridge holiday throws, only $9.99 to $14.99. Find the biggest gifts this season, only at Boscov's.
So how do you use this Airalo?
Well, after you download the app, you open it up and you could see all the different countries and regions.
Be like, well, sometimes they go to these conferences and they'll tell people to book this hotel because they'll have a bunch of rooms already reserved or whatever. But it's like, man, I feel like he, I'm not saying he had people there with him on the ground, but maybe some people gave him some information and some tips that probably aided his, research and background research into figuring all this out, right?
Just a seemingly random member of the public might have had information about Thompson, where he was going, when he was going at that exact moment. Yes, we knew there was an investors conference, but how exactly he knew he'd be walking on that street at that time.
Yo, me and this thing will be thinking alike, yo. I guarantee it. That's exactly what I said, bro.
And also there was this question about, was it a contract killing? Was it a professional hit? He is saying he acted alone. So taking it as true, that's a definitely big insight that we wanted to have. By the way, considering the stories that we cover, we are very big here at Sidebar and Law and Crime with self-protection. And with that in mind, did you know that apparently CNN also reports that the writer mused that it couldn't get any better than to, quote, kill the CEO at his own bean counting conference, seemingly in reference to the fact that Thompson was on his way to the company's annual investors conference when he was killed. By the way, talking bombs, it's being reported that there is one section there, this is being reported by CNN, where he talks about Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. Now, that might not be entirely surprising because according to his social media activity, more specifically this Goodreads account that has been reportedly linked to him, which has since been made private, it reportedly revealed that he had recently read and rated a manifesto written by Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, titled Industrial Society and Its Future. In that review, he praises the manifesto, saying, clearly written by a mathematics prodigy, it's simply impossible to ignore how prescient many of his predictions about modern society turned out. There's also this internal police report that was obtained by the New York Times that also gives us a little more insight into this as well, because according to the Times, Mangione appeared to view the targeted killing of the company's highest-ranking representative as a symbolic takedown and a direct challenge to its alleged corruption and power games, and that he vows himself as a hero of sorts who has finally decided to act upon such injustices. And I want you to keep all this in mind. Why? Because Mangione faced a Pennsylvania judge at the Blair County Courthouse on Tuesday. And as he was taken out of a police car to be led inside the courthouse, he turns to reporters and appears to shout, "This is completely unjust and an insult to the intelligence of the American people."
And it's completely unjust and an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
Not really sure what that was.
Yo, Luigi Mangione, man, you got to get you a phone in jail like Taxstone, nigga. You know, you can tell us what you think then, bro. Don't be doing that, bro. Just get a phone like Taxstone and communicate with us that way. You can get on Twitter, just like how he on Twitter. You can just tweet to us whatever you got going on. Feel me?
In reference to, but you know what's also weird? Cameras weren't allowed inside the courthouse, but our very own Sierra Gillespie was there. And she told us yesterday during her live hit that when she was in that courtroom, Mangione seemed to want to say something in open court or was trying to say something, but was shot down by his lawyer. And speaking of that, by the way, during that quick hearing, it was revealed that Mangione plans to challenge the extradition from Pennsylvania to New York, where he is going to be facing a second-degree murder charge as well as weapon possession and forgery charges. Thomas Dickey, Mangione's attorney, says he wants a hearing on the extradition issue, and the judge ordered both sides to work on this, to work on some motions. There's also going to be an effort, I believe, by the New York governor, Kathy Hochul, to file the appropriate paperwork so that Mangione can be extradited back to New York. Dickey actually spoke on Good Morning America on Wednesday morning and said, "I have not been made aware of any evidence that links the gun that was found on his person to the crime. So these are things that we're looking to see." The problem is that CNN reported later on in the day after his GMA appearance that law enforcement officials say fingerprints from the crime scene are now a positive match to Mangione. If that is true, that is a major piece of evidence in this case, because as CNN notes, this is the first big forensic link between Mangione and the shooting. Now, before this happened, when questioned by reporters outside of the courthouse yesterday, Dickey reminded everyone that Mangione, like every other defendant, is innocent until proven guilty.
If you're an American, you believe in the American criminal justice system, you have to presume him to be innocent. And none of us would want anything other than that if that were us in those shoes. And so I'm glad he has some support.
Mr. Dickey, you just said a moment ago that that's what lawyers do when telling their clients to be quiet. What did you mean by that?
Well, no, I mean, because I'm going to do all the talking. You know, it's you have the right to remain silent, and I believe in that right. We did not waive extradition. We're contesting extradition. We're going to fight this along the rules and with the constitutional protections that my client has, and that's what we're going to do.
So for now, Mangione was denied bail.
BetRivers' new exclusive basketball prop packs game. Win up to $10,000 in bonus credits.
I think part of what's so heartbreaking is,
Man, that nigga did it, man. I think he was trying to kill a couple more CEOs. I think he thought that they wouldn't piece together things like they did that quickly. But he has to realize you pulled out a silencer, a gun with a silencer. It looked like a contract killing of a CEO. The feds got involved. The feds assisted New York in a huge task force. He probably thought if he had killed like a random person, he would have been way out the winds before they could even catch up with him. This was a big operation. They were going to catch up with him rather quickly. And that's exactly why, I think he was caught where he was caught at. I think he was trying to lay low, but they caught him. And I do think that he was going to murder again. I think the reason why he had a manifesto is because he was going to murder again, and he was going to go at other CEOs of health insurance companies because that was his gripe. Apparently, he had a debilitating injury that gave him back pain, and he had some drama with some insurance companies. Even though supposedly we heard that either his grandparents also had died in the years before, which we don't know if that's related to anything with that. But I do believe he was going to do a couple of murders, and I don't know if he was trying to plan to get murdered by cop, or if maybe he was thinking, if I've completed what I wanted to do, I'll just commit suicide. But if you ask me, he has, from what they've researched, he doesn't have any type of link to that one particular CEO that would make him only want to kill that CEO. He had an issue with the entire industry of healthcare, right? And health insurance companies. So I do believe he was going to kill again. And I think, the broad scope of the investigation that they carried out with so many people involved got him caught up early. That's it. Anyway, chat, have y'all seen this? They claiming there's drones in New Jersey, man. This shit is crazy. Now, let me see if I could.
Tonight, an aerial mystery that's been described as unnerving is growing. The FBI now investigating multiple reports of unidentified drones flying over New Jersey, some as large as a small car. And today, a large drone seen here, also described as the size of a small vehicle, flying over a California event where Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was in attendance.
More drones in the sky, Rockaway, New Jersey.
The New Jersey drones, initially spotted in the northern part of the state, now being reported further south. Sightings also now being reported in New York City. Staten Island Borough President Vito Fossella calling on the FAA and FBI to expand their investigation.
People have seen a number of 15-foot or so wingspan drones hovering around.
Now, that was
in this
6
day
days
and age, I just don't think that.
All right, that was 6 days ago. They have basically given an update. Here we go.
No one seems to know.
This is an update today.
Cars with a hum loud enough to wake you up if you're sleeping. Now, the White House says there's no evidence of security threats or foreign influence, but that's not satisfying residents and local officials who want an explanation about what is going on. NBC's Sam Brock's been following it all. He's joining us now. Okay, so how is law enforcement responding to this growing demand for answers?
Of course, right? So what we know right now is we have these two very divergent schools of thought. One, Anna, is that you have the mayors and the residents who are saying they're saturating our communities. We can hear them all the time. These are clearly drones. The other is the federal agencies who are saying, nope, we've reviewed this footage. Not that we've created the imagery, but we've reviewed what's out there, and it really looks like manned aircraft. So now you have these four senators coming out and saying, listen, whatever is going on behind the scenes, whatever you know, please reveal it now to put everybody at ease.
The reported drone sightings that have consumed New Jersey.
It's a drone!
Now expanding to Bowie, Maryland, outside of Washington, where a group of 4 senators from New York and New Jersey are demanding a briefing from the FBI, FAA, and Homeland Security as soon as possible on how the agencies are working to identify and address the source of these incursions.
We don't know who is sending them, who's controlling them, whether they are spying.
I've been a little frustrated. There hasn't been enough transparency, letting people know what's happening. It's allowing a lot of...
Man, stop the bullshit, chat. I think this is obvious, man. I live in Jersey, man. Yo, no disrespectful to people in New Jersey, but there ain't nothing that a goddamn foreign entity need to go spy on niggas in Jersey. We don't got nothing going on over here, okay? I love the state, but we ain't got nothing going on, okay? Listen, this is clearly some type of, Elon finna get in office pretty soon. Or what I mean by office, the Department of Government Efficiency or whatever. This is clearly the government doing some shit that they probably have cleared and have the ultimate clearance that says it needs to be classified. So they're not going to tell us shit. Bro, it's definitely not motherfucking China or some dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? Trust me. If it was China or some shit, and this is why, as much as I ain't trying to get political, this is why we need Trump in there. Because Trump got a big mouth. Pause. Trump gonna tell us exactly what's going on. And if it was ever China or some shit like that, that nigga would have bombed them niggas to hell. It's clearly some government, I would think.
I take you, body, in sickness and in health.
That they're working on, or new surveillance technology that they're working on, that, I mean, they should tell the U.S. public, but they probably have classified it. It's clearly that's what's going on. They're saying these fucking drones are big like a car. High the fuck up in the sky. I got 3 drones at my crib, right? Like, you buy a drone on Amazon. The DJI drones. Like, them shits is not going up to the level that these drones are going. They're going up to the level where an FAA, like, even my drone, which is it's just a recreational, even though it's a high level drone, the FAA lock the entire drone application you use as a civilian using a civilian drone. You can't even send it that high. You can't even do much with it. You get what I'm saying? Because it's going to make sure you're not sending it up to crash into helicopters and planes. You can't do much. The government clearly is doing some shit. It ain't motherfucking Iran. Them niggas, I don't know what, we got to get out of our own heads. Them broke ass niggas in other places and other countries, they don't want no smoke with us. The only people who keep trying us is China. If it ain't China, it ain't no goddamn Iran or some shit like that. Nigga, they know we will bomb them to hell. They will never fuck with us like that. What it is that our government be having all type of shit. We really are in the era of Big Brother. You should acknowledge that. You have cars that record you when you just walking around. Everything is like this 360 view, and I think this is the government that's probably, like, I think we're getting to the era of, number one, look where we're getting to. I mean, we're getting to the point where people are going to put robotic helpers or maids into their house. Everything now is so, we're getting closer and closer to the future that iRobot essentially predicted. And I think the government is trying to beat us to the punch. They want to put these, maybe, I want to call them drones, that probably hover over the United States and probably just monitor what the fuck is going on. And they're probably just testing it. They're just not going to tell us shit. You know what I mean? So again, for the people who thinks it's aliens, bruv, the aliens ain't trying to look at nothing in Jersey. There ain't nothing going on in Jersey. The fuck? Like, trust me, if aliens was coming to Earth, they're not like, yo, let's go to New Jersey. Fuck no. You get what I'm saying? If anything, I think we could probably realize is that, hey, maybe there's some hidden special shit going on in New Jersey where the government is setting the shit up. But this is 100% government, government ran. They probably have some type of program. But it also reminds us, no matter what, and this is what fuels conspiracy theorists, is that as much as we think that there's transparency with us and the government, there's always a level of shit going on that you won't hear on the news. You know what I mean? Like, we get explanations for any other bullshit really quickly as soon as the news and the media get into it. For this shit, they don't want to tell us nothing, which means they got something going on. You know what I mean? Like, we're just moving into the future. Now, am I concerned? I think so we're protected by some amendments in terms of, you know, the police or the government intrusively just peeling back the layers or peeking into our lives. But when it comes to, especially after 9/11, and that's why Homeland Security matters, they could pretty much like authorize any type of surveillance program for the benefit of the land under the guise of, yo, we're trying to protect y'all. So as long as we live under that regime, I don't know what to think. You get what I'm saying?
Of potentially misinformation to spread, or at least fear.
At Rose's Luncheonette in Kenville, New Jersey, the drones are the talk of the town.
There's a lot of panic in the area.
The restaurant's owner says he was actually woken up by one.
It sounded like a helicopter. Looked out the window and you saw lights, you know, in the sky, like a green light, red light.
There's a pair of drones right here in front of me.
About a week ago, Mayor Sam Morris in nearby Mine Hill Township investigated reports of 8 drones flying by his government building.
You saw them right over there, right over this tree line.
He says local mayors are demanding answers, too.
This smacks of a lack of control, and that makes people very uncomfortable.
Thursday, the White House downplaying concerns, saying the sightings are not military drones and do not come from a foreign threat. They aren't even sure if they're drones at all.
It appears that many of
That's cap. They know exactly what it is. And if anything, it just tells us that the government don't tell us a lot. And it's probably for many different reasons. If they tell us the truth, we might start freaking out. And it shows you that there's a level of separation between the information they know and we know. And I used to think that at least now we're in the era of information where it's hard for the government to hide shit from us, but it's clear they could still hide shit from us, right?
many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being
military drones and do not come from a foreign threat. They aren't even sure if they're drones at all.
It appears that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being operated lawfully.
Rob,
what law is permitting, what law is permitting these motherfuckers to just fly over?
D'Amico is the former head of the FBI's counter drone unit, who says it can be easy to confuse drones with planes or other aircraft.
So you suspect that a large percentage of these sightings are actually manned aircraft?
I believe probably 90% of them are. And I think the other 10% are drones that are allowed to be flying.
Whatever's swooping around in the skies, locals believe they're not getting the full story.
Do you get the impression the federal government knows way more than what they're revealing
Absolutely.
to people?
Without a doubt.
All right. So what is going on? The FBI and DHS did come out with a joint statement yesterday. They said they're working with New Jersey State Police. They are also deploying new personnel and technology to investigate whether or not these drones are drones, whether it's manned aircraft or whether there's just oversights here. And Anna, you have Governor Murphy saying that earlier this week there was 50 sightings in a single day, but he said there might be some overlap. Some of it might not be accurate. And the reality also is that folks may be seeing these drones up in New Jersey and flying more drones, which is not to say that these are all planes. The majority of them are planes, but clearly the federal government does think that. But earlier this week, on Wednesday, there was a meeting with hundreds of mayors. And you know who wasn't there? The FBI, to discuss this and put fears at ease. And so this is the situation that we find ourselves in today.
Right. There's still so much uncertainty. We just don't know for certain what's going on. And that's the reason now people are asking those questions. Yeah, Thank you so much. Sam's have it for us, Sam. All right. And now New Jersey Congressman Josh Gottheimer is joining us. He's a Democrat who serves on the House Intelligence Committee. Congressman, I know you've been asking questions. You were briefed by the FBI and Department of Homeland Security, your committee was. So do they really have no idea what's going on?
Well, listen, based on what I've seen, and thanks for having me, there's no reason in my mind, based on what they've analyzed, that there's any credible threats to public safety at this time. And that I feel good about based on what the FBI has briefed me on.
Fuck no. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. After, I think our faith in government and even some of these entities like FBI or whatever, we've realized that a lot of bullshit happens even with those entities as well. I don't have faith that I do have faith that if they're saying something about our safety. So I do think that they're keeping us safe. I don't have faith that they're telling us the truth. So I think whatever they got going on, they ain't gonna tell us the truth. But do I think that we're in danger? No. You get what I'm saying? No.
That said, the hundreds of sightings or more that we've received in New Jersey, the phone calls I've received, the images, Andy Kim, who's a senator now in New Jersey, said that he have seen them himself. He just posted something about that, right? So clearly there's something going on out there. And what's driving me crazy, and I think a lot of my colleagues in the state government and of course federally, is that the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security, who are chiefly responsible for monitoring and being aware of what's up in the skies, is not giving us a public briefing, giving us enough information, telling us exactly where
Now,
these.
see, y'all tell me to check Twitter. There's a lot of misinformation out there too. There's one that said a drone crash, which apparently, what the fuck? All right, that's cat. That's cat. That's cat. Let's see. There was one that said a drone crash. What the fuck? Fuck is this? This gotta be from like a movie, man. What the fuck, man? Stop playing, man. Oh, they were saying, look. Now, apparently they were saying this is a drone, but they're like, no, this is actually an aircraft. Now, if you look at it, this looks like it's a really small aircraft, right? Like this don't look like a large aircraft. It looks pretty small. I don't know.
No way. Yo. No way. You got good footage? Good footage? Oh, they fucking. This shit fucking crashed.
Nah, supposedly it's an aircraft. Okay. And by the way, I think the FAA confirmed that was an aircraft.
Drones are coming from, who's sending them up, are they all unlicensed and unregistered? What are they? And I think people deserve to know, which is why, of course, when you don't have any information, people get rightly anxious about it and say, what's going on out here? Give me some information. And so I've called on the FBI to immediately with DHS, brief the country, brief New Jersey, what's going on, make public what they know, and of course, ensure that state and local law enforcement have the tools they need from a monitoring perspective. And if necessary, if these drones are going over military bases like they have been reported in New Jersey, or over critical infrastructure like reservoirs or national security sites or other law enforcement sites.
Anyway,
a deepening mystery unfolding in the tri-state area today. People in the New York metropolitan area are now reporting a growing number of drone sightings in their communities. This follows a wave of mysterious appearances in the skies over New Jersey, sparking major concern among residents as well as among local and state leaders. The White House and FBI